This is the fucking strip of heartbreak right here. To see people out here thinking that they finally made it, and then they realize they didn't.
Come on out and dance, if you get the chance. We're gonna spit on the ride. All I wanna know is how far you wanna go. Fighting for survival.
But look at this shit, man. This is nothing but cowboy bars. There are more bad decisions made in this strip than the rest of the world.
Underneath the stars, where we park the cars, ain't showing signs of stopping. We little girls, naked to their curls, ready to land a coffin. If you wanna go, I'm gonna go. I got a fire burning. Go on, take my hand when we see the band. Baby's gonna be a big one, oh yeah. Baby's gonna be a big one.
The thing that keeps us humble is living in a place like Nashville where the real stars of this town play country music.
Yeah.
So when we're walking around, it's kind of like, oh, there's the guy from Kings of Leon. But they don't really care.
I'm going back down south now, oh yeah. I'm going back down south now, oh yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to put some of this shit away. I'm a real clean freak. I'm like,
I'm the same.
really?
As you can see, I just took that over there and traced the label out and everything.
Totally. You should see my fridge. I keep it.
Do you have the labels facing forward? And stuff?
Always, yeah.
No, seriously. Ah, a man after my own heart.
Totally. And I swear to God, that's not just for you guys
But
at
do you
all.
mind if how could you possibly let that, I mean...
I've had people,
There you go.
all right? I've had people messing around with my shit.
Oh, boy.
Oh, God. You're not pregnant, are you?
God bless you, my friend. Cheers, everyone. Cheers. Oh, God.
You guys want to do another one?
Load them up.
That's good, right?
It's great.
Yeah, it's absolutely lovely, actually. I was just...
Let's talk about when things got really messy. Is there a particular tour? Is there a particular night?
For me, the wildest time of my life was halfway through my sophomore year of high school until about 2006. 2002 to 2006, I barely remember. We all just kind of went crazy.
Yeah, we definitely did our fair share of partying and debauchery.
For a month, we did a tour in Australia at the Big Day Out, and on the tour was us, The Strokes, Metallica, The Darkness, Jet, Dandy Warhols.
Oh, they don't make kidneys like that anymore, do they?
We did some crazy things, but probably don't remember the worst things we did.
More drinks than ever, like staying up until noon, honestly. And then we would go play golf. And I remember like Caleb and Albert Hammond from The Strokes like walked down to the lobby to go play golf, and Albert was wearing his hotel slippers. We were going to like one of the nicest courses in Australia.
Me and Nathan would wake up about 3 o'clock. We had a 4 o'clock sound check. We'd go sound check, 5 o'clock dinner. We'd go drink 2 bottles of wine, come back, drink another bottle of wine before we went on stage, take a bunch of pills, drink another bottle of wine on stage, come off, start drinking tequila, and do the fucking 8-ball of cocaine. I mean, we didn't understand why we couldn't get our penises hard.
Stranded in the spooky town. Stoplights are swaying, now the phone lines are down.
It became so routine that, you know, it's not fun doing something that you can do every day.
Things she took my soul, bit come on out of hand. Fly from the carnage to the fiery sun.
Any band that can kind of hang up their hard partying shoes with an average age of 24. I'd say you've done quite a bit of living.
I'd never thought about it like that. When you're performing, do your minds ever wander?
Definitely, I'll think about like what I'm gonna do after the show and stuff. You gotta like try to like snap out of it because like sometimes you can daydream for an entire song. Sometimes you can daydream for an entire show and you're like, oh my god,
Yeah, sometimes
I
I
cannot believe
come
we're
too,
here.
and it's like,
Yeah.
what have I been playing?
Really?
I hope
Yeah.
it was okay.
What, so you kind of just habit
But those are
takes
usually
over?
the shows that you walk on, people are like, dude, best. Like, me and Caleb had a show in Los Angeles, or we all played a show, and after it was over,
I was there.
Nice of you to invite the other guys.
it was nice. It was
Very
nice to
caring
go
like that.
on.
Well, they definitely
But
weren't there
We read the
way
reviews
we
the
were
next
there.
day, and it was like all this like praise, and me and him have no recollection of one single song.
Really?
Zero.
But was this a drink-related incident, or was this just you zoning
It was
out?
just
A lot of things
a lot of fun.
involved,
A mixture.
A lot of fun.
Drugs kind of came into the writing of songs in a different way when you had to be on prescription drugs because you'd damaged your shoulder.
Yeah. I took a wall
Oh,
on the shoulder, and for 3 years, my shoulder would come out of socket. Sometimes I'd grab the TV and try to fall away from it, and it would pop in place.
Blimey.
It's gnarly. Yeah. But I went to the doctor, and he said, I don't want you to touch a guitar for at least 9 months. He knew I was going to do it. I pulled my cast off, and the first song I wrote, because I could only move my arm this far, was Sex on Fire. I went, that's why it's so high up on the neck of the guitar, because that's the only thing I could touch.
wow.
And I wrote that, and
Okay,
and Used Somebody, because it was up high on the neck too.
two massive tunes for
And
your
Notion.
band.
Don't make a sound. I don't know what to.
A song like Sex on Fire was written as kind of a joke. It was a funny song. Then people from the UK label came and said, we want that to be your first single. And I was like, are you kidding me? Like, really? That's going to be the first single?
I thought that Sex on Fire would be a big song. I could just see it on the radio, hear it on the radio. So
Yeah. It's a
God, it
beautiful,
worked out.
beautiful tune.
Thanks.
But now I have more fun playing that song than I do probably any other song.
Right, okay.
Because now I get it. When I see grown men out there telling me that my sex is on fire, it's like, that is fucking awesome. Well, anytime there's a little kid, I always tell them I say socks on fire. Like, your socks are on fire.
What's this interestingly decorated place?
This is 12th and Porter. This is where all the old drunks used to play, and I used to come watch shows here, and I can remember the first time we went on stage here. It was one of the most nerve-wracking moments of my life. Before we even had Jared and Matt in the band, we played here.
Wow, oh, as a duo.
Me and Nathan came
You and
up here
Nathan?
with an acoustic guitar and a tambourine. Right there, I've thrown up, right there.
There it is.
From nerves, not from being drunk.
But at the end of the day, you've got great tunes. That's my, as a fan, that's how I would look at it as a fan.
I've never ever written a song that I thought someone would like. Ever.
Oh, really?
I've only written songs that I think I like, and when I think that other people will like it, I think it probably shouldn't be on the record. And that's when it ends up being a hit.
With the new record coming out, has that changed?
Never will that happen, I don't think. I mean, there are songs that I always am so proud of. There are a couple on here that I think will end up going down as some of the best songs on the album. Pyro, which I think will end up being a single. So the whole song, if you listen to the lyrics, it's about burning everything that stands in the way.
Playing new songs live is what it's all about. It just makes the shows fun again. It makes you nervous again, you know?
Yeah.
It gives you that feeling that you only feel when you're playing new stuff.